How
Hey,
you
Chris.
doing?
Good little day there.
Oh yeah. It's gonna get hotter too.
Yeah, I know it's cold when we come out, and then it gets hot like halfway through, you know.
All right. How would you characterize the last 3 days here?
You know what? It was a very solid 3 days. We got a ton of work in. I don't know exactly how many reps we got, but we got a good solid evaluation of everybody that we've got in camp. We didn't have a lot of guys get hurt, so we, for the most part, got a chance to truly evaluate a guy and see if he can help our football team or not. Today we put the pads on there and got some really good work and got to see the guys, actually play the game of football, and have some contact. So that was fun.
What changes when the pads come on? You see guys' mentality change a little bit the way they're playing?
There's a lot of guys that can look good in shorts and T-shirts, and then when they put the pads on, it's a little less. They're a little less aggressive, and so some guys either perform when that happens or they don't, and that's kind of why you do it at least once so that you can try to encourage yourself to make the right choices, So it's tough. I mean, you see a guy run around, he looks great running, he looks fast, he's catching the ball, but until he does it when there's some actual contact going to happen, you don't know whether or not he's the guy or not.
Yeah. Tough decisions, I guess, always is to find out who you're keeping and who you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I just told them, I mean, it's one of the worst things I have to do is go in there and tell a kid that's worked as hard as he possibly can for 3 solid days. He's done everything we've asked him to do to get here in another country, and to go in there and tell him. But that's the reality of pro football. We have to go in there and make hard choices, and yes, there's some hard choices to be made. And if not, your personnel is not good enough. If they're easy, then your personnel department didn't do their job.
What kind of jump do these guys see from what they've seen the last 3 days to what they're going to see the next 3 days?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I just got through reiterating to them is now you've got guys that have been in the league, know all the formations, know all the defenses, and now it accelerates academically and it accelerates speed-wise. The practices are quicker, they're faster, and you're going against some better folks.
I'm wondering because we've seen the odd veteran, outside the room, look onto the field. Taylor was out here yesterday. I noticed going through his wristbands. I know players are you're in practice, you're conducting your practice, so I don't know how much you notice. But would the players kind of look over and go, oh, there's the starting quarterback, and does it get real for them?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a bunch of really good dudes. We did last year. We've got a really, solid locker room. The guys are really good people, and they're they're excited to get started. Doesn't take you long to look at them physically and see the ones that have put the work in. We've got a bunch of guys, I've seen them roll through the hallways, and you can tell that they put the work in, and they're in good condition, and they're excited about getting started.
What changes for you now as you go to day one of main camp on Sunday? Do you change your evaluation of guys now as you watch them?
No, I mean we pretty much have to go in and get our 85s solidified, and those last 2 or 3 spots that we had kind of back and forth staff wise last night. A lot of answers to the equation have been answered now. So we go back inside, make sure of our 85, and then we have our medicals and we get ready to get on the field and compete.
All right.
Good stuff.
All right. Thank y'all much.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank
See you
y'all.
tomorrow.
Y'all have a good week.